I'm your host, Logan23, joining me for Sunkissed Chapter 6, The Spirit of Competition. Arya, meet my ex-wife. What a way to introduce me! I have a name, Sam. I didn't expect to see you here, Winnie. Clearly, I didn't realize you'd have company. Thought you were pretty shut in these days. Okay, let's just all take a step back. If I took another step back, I'd be on the porch. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's for the best. Why are you here, Winnie? I was packing up the house and realized you left a whole bag of your stuff behind. I didn't want to give you an opportunity to sue me, so... Winnie picks a green duffel bag off the ground and hands it over to Samson with a sigh. Oof. You're packing up the house? Are you moving? It's not really any of your business, but yes. You remember Phil? He got a job on the West Coast. We're heading there tomorrow. Before Samson can respond, a small French bulldog streaks through the open door. Pebbles? I told that thing to stay in the car. Pebbles zooms excitedly around the room. Samson squats down and the dog barrels right towards him, jumping up to lick his face. Hey, girl. It's good to see. Achoo! Well, looks like the allergies never went away. Startled by Samson's sneeze, Pebbles dashes over to you and flops over for a belly rub. But Phil hates dogs. How's that gonna work? Don't get snide. I'm not her biggest fan either. Aw, don't listen to her, girl. You're the one who wanted this dog, and now you're not her biggest fan. I settled for a dog because you wouldn't give me kids. Now I have Phil, who wants to start a family, and Pebbles is not the same as a kid. Aww. Oh, Pebbles, come here. Pebbles stares up at you with sad eyes. Play tug-of-war. Put a long, thin piece of driftwood in a bin by the door and grab it. Hey, Pebbles. Oh? You hold one end of the stick towards Pebbles. Oh! Pebbles chomps down happily, making adorable little growling noises as you try to tug it away from her. Pebbles, stop messing around. It's time to go. Pebbles crawls into your lap as Winnie stalks over and attaches the leash. As Winnie tries to pull Pebbles along, the dog digs in her heels. It doesn't look like you treat her very well. Maybe she should stay here. Without Samson? He can't even look at her without sneezing. That's over at Samson, who's sitting on the couch, looking bewildered. I wish I could take the dog, but... there's just no way. Maybe I could take her. Allow Pebbles to save her from Winnie and gain an adorable companion for the rest of the book. Fine. Winnie, if you're going to treat this dog with the love she deserves, I'm happy. I'm more than happy. Just take her off your hands. Excuse me? All I've seen you do is yell at her and then yank her around. Do what's best for Pebbles and let me take care of her from now on. You know what? Fine. I never liked the damn thing anyway. You didn't like a lot of things, apparently. Winnie drops the leash and stalks out of the apartment, slamming the door behind her. You hear the car start down the long driveway. Can't believe she brought up kids again. It's not even that I didn't want a family, I didn't want one with her. You look up and see that behind Samson's smile, his eyes are red and watery. Why don't we celebrate outside and get some fresh air flowing in those lungs? You're full of incredible ideas. Lead Pebbles to the front yard where Samson finds an old tennis ball for you to play fetch with. She loves fetch, though sometimes she decides against bringing it back. Throw long, throw high. Throw high. Think fast. Launch the ball high into the air and Pebbles circles around. Keep your eyes trained on the high flying ball. It catches the ball perfectly as it comes back down. Yes! Pebbles drops the ball at your feet and runs in a circle, looking pleased with herself. Great job, Pebbles. Reach down and reward her with a pat on the head, and Samson sticks his hands in his pockets. There's one more thing I should tell you. Pebbles has a weird quirk. She's never really learned her name. She seems to listen just fine. She listens to any name you call her. Watch. Petaluni! Hey, Clementine! Okay, I get it. I think the dog just wants attention. You're right, she's a broken record. You can give her a new name if you want, or you can, or keep it tried and true. She won't mind. I can rename her. Nah, I like Pebbles. I'll do it. I'm sure she'll figure out her name eventually. Right, Pebbles? Two of you watch as Pebbles spots a butterfly and chases it around a bush, her nose high in the air. Ari, I can't tell you what it means to me to know Pebbles has a good home. Hey, you're the one doing me a favor. My sister and I have wanted a dog forever. And now that Pebbles is all set, how are you holding up? Samson takes a deep breath and lets it out slowly. Pick up the tennis ball and start a new game of fetch while Samson collects his thoughts. I'll admit that I'm not really sure where to start. Why don't you start with... Why you split? Do we even need to ask how you met? The very beginning, huh? I guess that's a good place to start as any. We met when we were kids, started dating in high school. We had known each other so long that marriage seemed like the next step. Bet that went over great with your parents. Oh, it didn't. Winnie's parents weren't fans of me, so we eloped and got in over our heads real fast. What made you realize that? I'd been saving to open my own store since I was 16, but she wanted to have a more stable job so we could start a family. To tell you the truth, I don't think she ever really got into my art. Looking back now, I think we kept it up longer than we should have because we didn't want to prove everybody else right. Samson, you got out, and that's what matters. That might sound harsh, but I mean it as a good thing. As much as the divorce might have hurt, you were finally willing to open your eyes and see what was really going on. And clear vision is pretty crucial for an artist, don't you think? Leave it to you to find the silver lining, Ari. I have to admit, seeing Winnie today was hard. But when I think back about my life now compared to then, I used to wake up every day wondering how I was going to get through it without a fight. Now I wake up and think about... Driftwood? I was going to say the future, but that works too. All I can say is... she has some growing up to do. If she can't support her partner's dreams, she shouldn't have a partner. Well, I'm glad someone agrees with me on that. You deserve your own store. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thanks for listening. It's not easy for me to talk about this kind of thing. Although, somehow, with you, it's not so hard. Anytime. I'm here for you. You chose to adopt the dog girl's best friend, and Pebbles is it too. Check your phone and realize it's time to get back to town. I better go meet up with Alexis and introduce her to our new pet. Samson regards you warmly, his eyes sparkling in the sunlight. I hope I've made it clear how much this means to me. You're an incredible woman. I'm gonna go wave goodbye with Pebbles for now. For now. You scoop Pebbles up, wave goodbye to Samson with one of her front paws. Say, arf, arf, yip. That's goodbye in French, bulldog. Pretty sure that's not remotely accurate. Don't listen to him, Pebbles. I'm incredibly fluent. And Pebbles finish saying goodbye and head back into town to find Alexis. You arrive outside the ice cream shop to find Alexis slumped over one of the tables, poking forlornly at her phone. But she perks up when Pebbles trots over. Oh my god! You got a dog? Alexis, meet Pebbles. So, that's why you've been gone so long? I picked up the paint samples and asked about the artist there too, but nothing. Did you have any luck? Well, kind of. Tell Alexis about Samson's strange arrangement with the artist and how he brings the paintings to town to sell or display. Samson clearly knows more than he's letting on. I couldn't convince him to tell me anything else. We'll have to find the artist some other way. This sucks. What's our plan B? They keep trying. Just because today was a bust, it doesn't mean the artist isn't out there somewhere, waiting to be found. There's got to be another opportunity. Did you ever hear that art collector, the painting was expensive? But Samson knows the guy, and I believe there's a way to get a painting without breaking the bank. And besides, we can't come up with a plan on an empty stomach. Ice cream time? Alexis tries not to smile, but it slips past her defenses. I guess I could use a scoop. You enter the ice cream shop, which is empty, except for Sai. Hey, Alexis, Ari. Area. I think we've settled on area. No one's corrected me when I was saying it. Sai. We could use a little pick-me-up. We had a bit of a rough go of it today. Immediately, he begins to scoop up a cup of rocky road. A dog. They're our favorite customers. Please, let me give her one of our doggy cones. I'm sure that Pebbles would go nuts for that. You know, Alexis, if the ice cream doesn't make you feel better, there's always surfing. You surf. Don't sound so surprised. In fact, I'm in a competition down at the beach today. You could cheer me on. He hands her over Alexis's ice cream with a hopeful smile. That sounds cool, actually. I'll try to stop by. Allow me to translate. We'll be there. See you later, Sai. You drag her out the door with her ice cream. Has anyone ever told you that you have no game? Just you, repeatedly. It looks like you, got a beach date. Don't exaggerate. Exaggeration or not? I'm looking forward to seeing him surf later. Should we head home to change before we hit the beach? I never said for sure I was going. You know you have a pretty terrible poker face. Come on, let's go get ready. Renovations are underway. The home wasn't built in a day. You arrive back at the house and see the scaffolding has already been set up in your absence. Oh man, Mom works fast. So much for having the whole summer. It's just scaffolding for paint, don't panic. And the roof. You enter the house through the kitchen, where you find your mom going over blueprints of the house. Girls, you're back, and as Pebbles bounds forward, your mom's mouth falls open. Who's this? As you explain, your mom bends down and picks up Pebbles in her arms. And now I have a dog. It was only a matter of time. You've always been such an animal lover. And this is how I'll die alone. Except with animals. If they can't attend your funeral. Moving on. Alexis hold up the small can of paint. It'll probably be all over the place during renovations, and I got those samples for you. Your mom rushes over and takes a paint sample from Alexis. We need proof they look up to scratch in daylight, sunset, even the dead of night. Won't it be too dark to see it at night? Your mom cracks open the can of paint and dips in a finger to test. Yes, perfectly consistent. Oh? Pebbles copies your mother and attempts to dip a paw into the paint. Pebbles, no! Your mother doesn't seem to notice, busy painting the samples on a test strip. Mom, have you been here all day? Oh, yes, well, I've been so busy getting all my ducks in a row. Mom, you need to get out more. I'm starting to worry a little. I get out and about plenty. Today is one of the days chores pop up left and right. You should come with us to see the surf competition. Oh, I would. He's such a sweet young man, but I really just have to get this so much to get done. You girls go ahead. I'm happy here. Okay. Your mom hustles off, and you head upstairs to change in your swimsuit before heading off to the beach. Mom's being so weird. She's way too involved in this. I think she's probably throwing herself into fixing the house to cope. But if we want her to stay here, then that's her choice. We can still have a good time at the competition by ourselves. Once in your room, you open your closet to find a swimsuit to wear to the beach. You know, you could still wear that swimsuit I showed you the other day. That was super cute. Let me see it again. Seashore chic. That one. 25 diamonds. I'm gonna go with Old Reliable, which that's actually the first time I believe we've seen that. Here's this load. All done. Once rest, you and Alexis head down to the beach. You and Alexis arrive at the surfing competition. It's packed with tons of people, music's blaring through some of the speakers at the judges' table. Not a bad turnout. Didn't know there were this many people in Turtle Bay. Surfers mill about there with their boards, taking pictures, wishing each other luck. Alexis takes out her phone to scroll when you catch sight of a familiar lifeguard. Percy, and the cutest dog ever. Nate drops to his knees and gives Pebbles the belly rub of her life. You jokingly tap your foot on the sand. I'll just wait here. Oh, come on, Kersey. You can't expect me to ignore a puppy. Look at her little life jacket. Don't get too distracted. Don't they need a lifeguard on duty for this kind of thing? Big waves, big dreams. Sounds like you're seen. Oh, don't worry yourself. I'm headed back to the lifeguard stand right now. Just wanted to wish Sai would luck before the big event. He's the best out there. We were just gonna look for him. He's down by the water, and Kersey, come find me later. As Nate wanders off, you head down to the sea. As soon as you get close to the surfers, Pebbles lets out a happy bark and takes off. Hey! You hurry after Pebbles, who skids to a stop in front of Saya. He crouches down to greet her. Huh. Hey, looks like Pebbles found our guy. Alexis looks up from her phone, clearly in the midst of writing a caption for one of her posts. Whoa. I mean, okay. If anything, though, it's... Is it me or the head just doesn't go with the body? I'm just saying. Is that Sai? Alexis collects herself as you approach and places her phone in her pocket. Alexis, you made it. I managed to find the time. And we just wanted to say, have a whale of a time today. Hope you blow your competition out of the water. Get it? Because blowhole? Oh no! Quick, change the subject! Too late. Can't change the tide. The current's already flowing. We take after our father, okay? I guess we just gotta ride this out until the waves roll in. Not you too? Sorry, couldn't resist. Your head does not match the body. Sigh, eyes soften as he looks at Alexis. He hesitates for a moment, and then... I'm glad you're here, Alexis. Maybe afterwards we can hang out. Maybe afterwards they can correct your head! Don't you have to win before you sweep a girl off of her feet? With you cheering me on, I just might. Before Alexis can respond, another surfer strides up with a surfboard under his arm. You recognize him as the barista from the coffee shop. God, it's you. Hi, Nate. I mean, Chaz. Oh, sigh. Can't really mean that, can you? It's, so cute that you think you have a chance. Chaz. Chaz, you surf too? Of course. Wow, I can't believe you didn't tell me that when we were talking earlier today. Oof. As Alexis twirls a lock of her hair around her finger, Sai looks down at the sand. I hope you're here to support me, not this guy. Alexis stops twirling her hair. Her eyes narrow. Actually, Sai did invite me. Oh, that was bold of him, asking you to come out here just to watch him lose. I win this thing pretty much every year. Yeah, except for the year that The conditions today look pretty similar to last year, don't they, Sai? You know, the year you wiped out? Listen, Chaz. Less talking, more surfing. We're here for a friendly competition. Let's not get all worked up. Sounds like you're not taking the craft of surfing very seriously, lady. Maybe that's because we don't have sticks up our... You know what, Sai? You might have friends to stick up for you now, but this is gonna be settled on the water. And we both know how you choke under pressure. See you on the waves, chokester. Chaz saunters off with his board tucked under his arm. Chokester. That did not even... It's not even funny. I know. I can't believe I lost to that jerk, and maybe I will again. No way! You've got this, Sai. Trust me. Don't let some barista from across the street get in your head. You can do this. Thanks. I hope I can prove you right. Give Sai a pat on the back and head up the shore with Alexis, near where the judge is set up. You're about to take your seats when Alexis grabs your arm. There's something shady going on. Listen. That's over to the judge's table where Chaz whispers to a man lounging there. Are we all set? That depends. Am I still getting free coffee for a year? I already told you. Any day I'm working, no charge. But only if I win. Oh my god, that Chaz guy is trying to cheat. We can't let this happen. I can't believe I ever thought he was cute. Clearly, we need to have a word with this judge. Maybe we should unrig this competition. Let's set the judge straight. I like the way you think. Let's give Chaz a taste of his own board wax. But maybe we shouldn't get involved. Aria, no! We have to do something. If Sai loses just because of some bribe, I'd be heartbroken for him. Heartbroken, huh? Oh, for sakes, Pixelberry. To do the right thing costs diamonds? Well, then I'm all out of diamonds, and I'm so out of diamonds, I'm in debt. Let Sai fight his own battle. Well, we know he loses. Thank you all for tuning into today's book. Have a great one. I think we should lay low. Maybe Sai's talents can win this. I don't know. The judge definitely sold out. We shouldn't interfere. Let's just cheer for Sai as loud as we can. Fine, but taking the high road is boring. You know, Alexis picked 2 seats with a perfect vantage point. It's not even the high ground. It's just the... I refuse to interfere with, you know, the wrongdoings of others, and that's what makes you a... starts with a P, ends with a Y. A few surfers take on the waves before it's Chaz's turn to watch as he paddles lazily out to sea. Chaz takes a wave and rides it in the shore, pulling off a few lazy turns and a spin. He, didn't even try. That was awful. The judges can't seriously pass that off as good. We're awarding a 9 for a solid performance. Are they kidding? His tricks were so boring! Like, Chaz really does have the judges in his back pocket. It's Sai's turn. I think he can win this. You should cheer him on, boost his confidence. Sai begins paddling and jumps on his board as a wave starts to break. And say what? You should say he's the best. Just say he's doing great, he's the best. All safe options. Alexa shouts as loud as she can, her voice carrying across the water. Go, Sai! You're the best! Sai seems to hear her. Smile grows as he gains confidence. He suddenly flips, pulling off a 360 on top of the wave. Then he crouches down and grabs the rail of the board before kicking his feet into the air. He hangs there, almost as if suspended against the blue rush of the water, and cuts cleanly back to the surface. The crowd rises to their feet in a deafening cheer. We're gonna award him a 6. I mean, he stuck it. That's like 10 times better than Chaz, right? The judge has scribbled down some notes, his face serious. Then he leans into the microphone. We decided to award an 8.5 to Sai's run. He's the last server of the day. All scores have been finalized. Congratulations to our winner, Chaz. I can't believe this. He clearly lowballed Sai, just for some free coffee. It sucks, but at least he got second place. We should still go congratulate him. Oh. Grab your things and head over to Sai. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. Sorry I couldn't pull out a win today. Are you kidding? We were seriously impressed. We knew our favorite ice cream scooper was so smooth on the waves. You totally should have won. Really? Yeah, the way you were cutting through those waves, and you should know. Alexis trails off his chest, saunters over again to gloat. Oh god, someone knock him out. Well, ladies, what'd I tell you? The chokester choked, and the true champion... Gross. Real champions like Sai don't feel the need to shove it down everyone's throats, and they don't need to bribe anyone to win either. Why don't you go bother one of the zillion girls you gave your number to today? Oh, right! I don't see any of them here! Maybe you should think about why when you're all celebrating your victory alone. Maybe I will. Suddenly, a second place isn't looking too shabby. At least I've got friends to celebrate with. Well, who wants friends if they're losers like you? Later, losers. You're a lonely little man, aren't you? Little and more than just her manhood, too. Alexis rolls her eyes as Chaz stomps away. Alexis, that was an act of love. What? No, it wasn't. I just wanted him to go away. Oh, this whole day was worth it just to see the look on Chaz's face. Alexis, you're amazing. It's nothing, just the art of ripping off an overconfident jerk to shreds. Good to know you're on my side. See you guys around soon. You know what? After a moment of hesitation, Sai gives Alexis a quick hug, then heads off down the beach with his board. You catch Alexis admiring the sight of his retreating form as he walks away. Hey, kiddo, how's that crush coming along? Shut up. Sai leaves, and you're about to head home with Alexis when you spot Nate down on the beach. You're ruining that name with this guy being in the book, too. I'm gonna go talk to Nate. I'll head out then. Do you mind if I take Pebbles home with me? I need some quality cuddle time. Cuddle her enough for both of us. You say goodbye to Alexis and head down to the beach towards Nate. Reach a lifeguard stand just as Nate is packing up for the day. Hey, Kersey, I was beginning to think you were gonna pass me by. Maybe I was. You aren't the only attraction on the beach, you know. Oh, debatable. What do you think of the surf competition? It was... more of a matchmaking adventure. Uh-oh. We're the unlucky victims. Just wait until the end of the summer, and hopefully you'll see for yourself. At any rate, I'm glad Alexis and I came. It was good sisterly bonding time. And even if I didn't win, it was still fun to come out and cheer him on. So I should have won. He's the best surfer in town. I know because I used to give him lessons. Now I'm picturing you teaching little Sai how to surf, and it's adorable. Oh, I get that a lot. You're such a surf guru. Why weren't you out there today? Someone had to make sure there weren't any fatalities. Being a lifeguard means having to sit those kind of things out. Besides, I was never good at on board like Sai or my old brother. We competed in high school, but Finn beat me every time. Ooh. I bet you two were super competitive. I mean, I've seen how serious you are about lifeguarding. I can only imagine what you'd be like with sibling rivalry thrown into the mix. Nate laughs, his gaze growing distant as he looks out over the water. We were something to see, that's for sure. What about you? Any surf competitions in your past I should know about? I think you have to know how to surf before they let you enter those things. Whoa, 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 Kersey, are you telling me you literally own a beach house and you've never been surfing? It's technically my mother's beach house. I'm pretty sure this is an actual crime. We must have a way to emergency surf lessons right now. Make sure you're safe from the beach police. Aren't you basically the beach police? Good point. I'd hate to have to arrest you while we're still getting to know each other. We should have that lesson stat just to be safe. Get a private surf lesson from Nate and have a little fun out on the water. Stick to the sands. I think I'll take my chances. I've got to be heading home soon anyway. Surf lessons some other time. You know where to find me. When you get home, you find Alexis scrolling on her phone in the living room. Pebbles is asleep on her lap. Okay, this is seriously Graham-worthy. Don't worry, I've already uploaded several pics of her sweet, tiny face. Okay, where's Mom? Alexis rolls her eyes. She's testing paint samples in the kitchen. She's been in the house all day. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna go talk to her. Good luck! Leave Alexis on the couch and make your way into the kitchen. Reveal your mom comparing two samples of identical paints. Mom? Oh, hi, sweetie. I hope you got lots of sun at the surfing competition. Well, I definitely got more sun than you. No wonder you're not having a great time here. You're always cooped up in the house surrounded by everything that makes you sad. That is simply not true. We went out just the other day. Stride to the kitchen counter and pluck the paint strips out of your mom's hands. Harriet, what are you doing? I'm officially declaring this a girls' night. We're going out. Mom desperately needs a change of pace. What will you be able to convince her to go out? Find out in the next chapter, apparently. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's free! It's free! You know, when you hit that like button, it helps the channel, it helps the video. It also, you know, when you subscribe, if you're not already, it, you know, it lets me know that you actually love my content enough to know you'll be back. And then also sharing it brings more people into the fold. You can be like, yo, check this guy out. He has some good content. And also, there's a few links down below. If you want to come hang out in our Discord, chat with me as well as hundreds of other folks. If you want to share anything, talk about anything. Literally, we have a voice chat. Would you like to talk? We can talk. And then, there's links to a few social media accounts. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. And then a few links to support my content. You can hit that join button on YouTube too. If you're like, you know what? I've been watching your content for a while and I really want to support it. You can do it. Just hit it. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You're awesome. Without further ado, thank you for watching. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.